everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a special video. I received my first PR package from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but this one is like the first launch that they have, that they're sending me PR, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted to see kind of like a first impressions / review, and you guys said yes, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just doing this eye look, and then we're going to move on to everything else. So I'm just going to show you guys really quickly what we have here. So the first thing that I have right here is this mini lipstick set. These are their matte lipstick formula. So this little set right here is limited edition, and in total it is $21. It launches on the 21st of May at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Next here we have the pigments. These are the 5 pigments. I'm missing 2 because I'm using them on my eyes right now, but I'm obviously going to go through all of these when the time comes. So these pigments are $22 each. Again, they are also launching on the 21st on the US and UK websites at 9 a.m. And for domestic retailers, it will be launching on the 28th online only. And last but certainly not least, this is what has had the whole internet shook. Okay, this is the body oil. So first of all, the packaging is gorgeous, and this right here is the body oil. So the body oil is $38, and this is going to launch on the 21st, as always, on their websites, domestic retailers on the 28th, and June 6th in store, and then international retailers will also be June 6th online and in store. So I'm going to be showing you guys how this looks on the body, how the pigments look on the eyes, and I'm going to be using some of the lipsticks. So let's just get right into this video. So this is the eye look that I did for you guys. I'm not really liking it. Like, I'm not liking like the blending that I did, so hopefully I can do a better job. I'm going to be using my September Rose Slush palette, and I'm just going to use a mixture of this shade and the purple shade, and then the orange and the yellow. I might use a little bit of the pink just to kind of get some extra blending in there. I didn't do that before, but maybe it'll help now. So to prime, I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay foundation, and I'm just blending that out with my little sponge. I'm going to start packing that right here. This isn't supposed to be like a super makeup tutorial-y thing, but because I'm just kind of reviewing the Anastasia products, but since I'm here, might as well. So I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and just blend these edges out a little bit, and then we're going to get some pink in there. I'm going to take some of the pink now and put that on the edge of that first shade. Okay, so now I'm going to take the orange and just kind of go on the edge here. Honestly, I am the least bit worried about this eye look because it is not only late at night, but this is honestly just for the Anastasia products, so this doesn't really determine how the pigments are going to turn out, so I don't really, I'm not really putting my best effort, and you can tell. A little bit more pink just to get some blending going and make sure we don't lose that color in like all of this mess here. And now I'm going to get the yellow for the final shade, and we're just going to go ahead and blend that on top of the orange. So now I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. This is the white shade. I'm going to go ahead and quickly cut my crease. Okay, so I just cut my crease, and I'm just going to get some of that darker shade that we used and kind of blend that on the edge here. So before I applied the pigment, I used so on this eye, before I applied the pigment, I used the Anastasia glitter adhesive on top. I think like it was I guess it kind of helped, but I think I used like way too much because it was just not working out for me. So I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna try and use like a much lighter hand. So I'm literally gonna take off a bunch of the excess, and it has like a little brush. It's kind of like a nail polish almost, and I'm just going to kind of apply this. So while that's getting a little bit tacky, I'm gonna use one of the pigments. This one is Daiquiri, and as you can see, it's like a pink and gold like duochrome shimmer kind of. So that is what I'm going to be using. It actually, okay, one second. It comes with this little like protective sifter cover, but I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of that. It was so hard to like bang out the product, and when I took it off, I was able to get out so much more product, which is weird. But yeah, so I'm just going to get a brush, and I'm just going to start packing on this shade right on top of that glitter adhesive. Cute. This is what the eyes are looking like. Obviously, these eyes look completely different. That's not what we're worrying about today. We are worrying about Anastasia, and so far, the pigment looks really, really nice. It is really reflective. It's not a super like glittery. It's more of like there's no glitter in here. It's just very reflective, if that makes sense. So for my inner corner, as you guys can see, this inner corner is super bright. I'm using another one of their pigments. This one is Icy. It is literally like white. So I'm gonna use some of that on my inner corner. And for this, I didn't use any like glitter glue. I just put it straight on, so it was a lot easier to kind of like spread out. Oh my god, but literally the smallest amount like is just so much. Like, holy bejesus, if you're super pale and like you can't find a highlighter that is like icy enough for you or like really shows up on your skin, this will probably do it. Now I'm in a little bit of a dilemma because I poured a little bit too much into the cap. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the full pigment set. So this right here is what the PR box comes in. It is super cute, and it just kind of pulls out like this. So these are $22 each, and we're just going to go through the shades here. So this one is Icy. This is what I used, again, in my inner corner. So next up, we have Crystal. This is a little bit more of like a champagne-y shade. It's really, really pretty. It is another one of those more reflective, not super glittery or anything like that. None of these are super glittery, actually. But this is really, really pretty. I think I might try and use that kind of light. It's like a base highlight if I can, if it's not too light. And then here we have Daiquiri, which is again what I used on my eyes. This one is Sand. So this is a little bit more of like a truer gold kind of shade. It's super, super pretty. I think this would also be a really nice highlight for deeper skin tones. And then lastly, we have Desert, which is the... Don't do that ever again. And then lastly is Desert, which again is the more bronzy shade, which is super, super gorgeous. Obviously, all of these shades are more for, you know, neutral type of looks, or something like this where you're gonna have a colorful eye and just kind of like a neutral cut crease moment or anything like that. So these are super, super nice from what I've used. They are hella pigmented. You do not need a lot to give you a lot, if that makes sense. So that's what the pigments are looking like, and we're just gonna move on to the face and kind of, I think I'm gonna come back when my face is already like pretty much done, so that I can just focus more on the Anastasia products. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so I have basically finished most of my face. All I have left is like lashes, highlight, lips. I'm gonna try and use one of the pigments and see if that will work as a highlight for me. So I'm gonna try and use Crystal. It does look pretty light, and you know what, I might mix it with a little bit of like Sand. So obviously this is a lot darker, and this one is a little bit lighter, but I want to try it. I want to use as many of these pigments as I can, and I know that just using them on the eyes, I probably won't use a lot of these on the eyes because I'm a very colorful person, if that makes any sense. And these are super like neutral. I don't know. I just want to use them. Okay, I'm just gonna spray my face first. This is just Evian spray. It's literally like water, so yeah. And then I'm just gonna get a little sponge. I literally don't even have to do this because I don't care how my makeup looks, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna get also my Anastasia A16 brush. Literally one of the best brushes of all time, and I definitely got way too much pigment there. Okay, so I'm gonna start on this side. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the best highlight brush ever, first of all. And these pigments mixed together are giving it to me. The more that I blend it, the more subtle it gets, obviously. So don't be alarmed by the insane amount of highlight that I have on right now, but that is freaking gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just building this up little by little so that I don't have like so much pigment that I can't even blend it out, you know what I mean? So I literally didn't even use that much pigment. I don't know if you can see how much is still on there that I mixed, and I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? I blew it away. That's what I did. I'm not even gonna put on lashes. I'm not even gonna worry about that because I'm so tired. So next we're gonna move on to the matte lipstick set right here. So these are little, why can't I open it? There you go. These are little mini lipsticks right here. There's 4, and like I said in the beginning, these retail for $21. You don't get them individually, you just get them in this set for $21. And I literally dropped everything. So this is the size difference in the mini lipsticks and the regular sized bullet lipsticks. So as you can see, it's pretty small, but again, you're getting 4 for $21. So you decide if that's worth it. But here are the colors. So the first one is Coconut. That's what she looks like right there. Really, really cute. I think I might use this one just because I kind of want to use a matte. Okay, so my camera cut off again while I was going through the lipstick. So I showed you guys Coconut, and that is actually the lipstick that I ended up applying. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys the other ones. This one is Guava, kind of orangey with some kind of like glitter reflex, really pretty. Then here is Orange Blossom, a little bit less sheeny but still kind of orange. I did apply this one first before I applied this coconut shade, and it was very, very sheer. You couldn't really tell that it was orange, you couldn't really tell that it was shimmery. It was just like a sheeny lipstick. It didn't really have much pigment, so I just ended up taking it off and putting on Coconut Lychee. And this one is a little bit more obviously like a pinkier, darker shade with some glitter in it. So those are the shades of the mini lipsticks, and like I said, I applied Coconut. So we're gonna move on to the shimmer body oil, which is honestly what I've been waiting for this whole time. I have already used it because I thought my camera was recording and it wasn't, but here it is. This is $38, and I already applied some for you, so I'm pretty sure you can already kind of see once I move, but I'm just gonna apply some more. So what I have realized is, obviously this is an oil, so it is gonna be a little bit kind of hydrating. It's not sticky. I wouldn't call it sticky at all because it's not, but it is hydrating. So I'm just gonna kind of go right here on my shoulder. I'm just gonna do one spray. So with one spray, if you kind of want, if you're like using this for like pictures and stuff, you wanna kind of spread it out just in this little area where you want it, so it can have like the most glitter and shine. But if you kind of want like an overall just glitter, then you're gonna really have to spread it out, and that's where you're gonna get kind of like the glitter flecks. That's kind of how the glitter flecks are gonna be kind of everywhere and not just super concentrated in one spot. So I guess it does really just like depend on how you want to wear it. So I'm just gonna spray some more. I've already sprayed a lot, but it spreads out really nicely. You can't feel the glitter, like it doesn't feel like gritty or anything like that. You can just feel like the oil and the hydrating aspect of it. So this is so pretty, and Anastasia does have some like swatches of this on different skin tones. So there's like a super pale skin tone and then a much deeper skin tone and kind of like in between. And honestly, this shade looks bomb on everybody. So I am shook. If I go like this, you can see it. I'm gonna just kind of get a little bit further just so you guys can get kind of the full like look of it. But I really like this, and it's obviously coming out for the summertime, so you know, you guys can be glowing at the beach and all of that. So that is the end of this review slash first impression slash tutorial. I'm not really sure what to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to Anastasia and Norvina for sending me this little collection that we have here. It is unreal to me that I am on the PR list and that I get these launches and stuff. It's like crazy because I'm not gonna talk about this again, but I was, you know, 13, 14 years old using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and just absolutely loving it, and over the years buying so many of their products and loving them, and here I am. Like, I'm still such a small influencer and such a small Instagrammer and YouTuber and creator and all that stuff, but for a brand to see me and think that I have potential and that I'm worthy enough basically to be on the PR list is crazy to me, and it's such an empowering experience, and I'm just so grateful and so excited for the many more amazing things that are to come. And yeah, so if you guys liked this video, I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it, but if you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.